Hey y'all, got another theory concept lesson coming at you. Today we're going to talk about the minor pentatonic scale and the blues scale. Okay, so if you remember, we were talking about major pentatonic a few weeks back. I said it's like a formula. Okay, you look at the major scale. Okay, you take a certain notes out. So in the case of the major scale, it was 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8, the octave that we removed from the scale. In the case of the minor scale now, let's take a look at a C minor scale real quick. Remember that's sounds like that, right? That's a C natural minor. I'm going to pull out my 1, of course, my 3, right, which we also might call this the flat 3 or the minor 3. It's E flat. The 4, the 5, the 7, minor 7 or flat 7, B flat, and then the octave, obviously. So 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 8. There's our minor pentatonic scale. So the other thing that we're going to do is add in one extra note in order to get to our blues scale, all right? So going up from 1, 3, 4, in between 4 and 5, there's one note right here, F sharp or G flat. And that's what we consider a flat 5, okay? And that is one of this completes the blues scale, and that is maybe the bluest note in the whole dang scale. In that it has stylistically the most blues feeling to it. The other ones, I guess, would be the flat 7, the flat 3. So that's your blues scale. And now, yes, we can go up and down the blues scale. That's great. But it's a lot more interesting to the ear and a lot more musical if we start to mix it up. Okay, use different patterns. Maybe start on the 5. Okay, maybe use that flat 5 as a grace note. That's pretty cool. Or just put it in a triplet. So let's use a minor pentatonic, adding the blue note to make it a blues scale, and we'll only use those notes over a C blues. The great thing about the pentatonic scale is that the notes that we use are somewhat universal, so they work over several different chords in the scale. Pretty much any chord the pentatonic scale would sound pretty good over. So let me demonstrate. Here's your blues. In C, a 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a little roadmap to get you through the minor pentatonic scale and show you how that just brings about the blues scale, okay, which is just a few notes, right? But how using those notes in a creative and interesting way and learning about phrasing and listening to records to hear what other people have done can really create a lot of interesting choices and give you a lot of miles on that one scale.